So, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Tabitha, and we are talking about Alex Jones. Yesterday, the jury handed down his punishment for spreading lies in regards to the Sandy Hook massacre. As a result of spreading those lies, calling the massacre a false flag event, he sent out minions who made the parents of those children, he made their lives a living hell. Not only are they grieving the loss, the horrific deaths of their children, but now they have to deal with Alex Jones and his nutball conspiracy theorist followers. They've had to move several times. They've had to deal with harassing phone calls, letters, all while they are trying to grieve the deaths of their children. I saw one woman whose child was murdered during that massacre, and she talked about how she was waiting in the firehouse to be notified if her child was dead. And Alex Jones had already taken to his platform, InfoWars, and started these lies, saying that it didn't look right. This looks like a false flag event. And for years, they've been dealing with the threats and the harassment and never really being able to properly the loss of their children. Can you imagine that? A lot of these parents who have gotten caught up in the asinine, abhorrent behavior of his followers as a result of the lies that Alex Jones spewed, they are now facing and receiving their consequences for their actions. Alex Jones being the main one. He's been on trial. And yesterday, the verdict came back where he is basically having to pay $1 billion in damages to each one of these families. And if you think the behavior of Alex Jones up until this point wasn't disgusting enough, you have got to watch along with me his behavior while the jury read off the damages and amounts awarded to these parents.
To plaintiff Robbie Parker, A. Defamation/slander damages past and future, $60 million. Yeah. Emotional distress past and future, $60 million. Total fair, just, and reasonable damages to plaintiff Robert Parker and against Alex Jones and Free Speech Systems, and line A and line B, total of $120 million. Yeah. Controlled by jury. To plaintiff David Wheeler, A. Defamation/slander damages past and future, $25 million. B. Emotional distress damages past and future, $30 million. Yeah. Total fair, just, and reasonable damages to plaintiff David Wheeler and against Alex Jones and Free Speech Systems at line A and line B, $55 million. Yeah. Initial. Never said their name, but who they are. To plaintiff Francine Wheeler, A. Defamation/slander past and future, $24 million. Yeah. B. Emotional distress damages past and future, $30 million. Yeah. Fair, just, and reasonable damages to plaintiff Francine Wheeler and against Alex Jones and Free Speech Systems at line A and line B, total $54 million. Yeah. By juror number 1. Woo. To plaintiff Jacqueline Barton, A, defamation/slander damages past and future, $10 million. B, emotional distress damages past and future, $18,800,000. Good. Total fair, just, and reasonable damages.
Let me make sure you understand. He's streaming this. He is live on his show streaming the verdict. And this is his live reaction as these parents are listening to what their awards are.
Plaintiff Jacqueline Barton and against Alex Jones and Free Speech Systems at line A and line B, $28,800,000. Initial by
Get those numbers up.
To plaintiff Mark Barton.
$257 million. Oh, go. More than that.
Future, $25 million.
That's better.
B, emotional distress damages past and future, $32,600,000.
Never said their names, all made up.
Adjusted reasonable damages.
Hilarious.
Mark Barton and against Alex Jones and Free Speech Systems at line A and line B.
Let's be clear. I don't watch InfoWars, so I don't know in all of his ramblings that he's done about the Sandy Hook massacre and the parents. I don't know if he's mentioned their names or not, but you do not have to mention their names, Alex Jones, and you know that. And I suspect the jury understands that as well. You do not have to mention their names to not know who they are. You know the names of their children and you know their names. And so do your followers. They'll do all of the research to carry out your abhorrent behavior.
$57,600,000.
That's better.
Initial by juror number 1.
Get those numbers up.
To plaintiff Nicole Hockley. A, defamation/slander damages past and future, $32 million. B, emotional
So the $73 million for Remington wasn't enough. This is quite
$1,600,000. Total fair, just,
the difference is Remington had money, we know.
Nicole Hockley and against Alex Jones of Free Speech Systems at line A and line B, $73 million.
He says Remington has money. He don't. Remington being a gun manufacturer. The difference is Remington wasn't out publicly saying the things that Alex Jones was saying. Remington wasn't inciting a basket of deplorables like Alex Jones was. Remington wasn't out here defaming these parents and lying about their grief in this incident. You were Alex Jones. You were.
$600,000. Initial plaintiff.
Get those numbers up.
To plaintiff Ian Hockley.
And they're not, they're going to get this is right.
Slander damages past and future, $38 million.
Good.
B, emotional distress damages past and future, $43,600,000.
Good.
Total fair.
We don't have $1 billion, I'm not happy. I want to be the $1 billion man.
And against Alex Jones and Free Speech Systems at line A and line B, $81,600,000. Initial by juror number 1.
Good.
To plaintiff Jennifer Hensel. A, defamation/slander damages past and future, $21 million. B, emotional distress damages.
They actually believe they're getting this money. It's like they believe all their own stuff.
Total fair, just, and reasonable damages to plaintiff Jennifer Hensel and against Alex Jones and Free Speech Systems at line A and line B, $52 million. Initial.
Let me just say this. None of these parents believe that they are going to get this money. This entire situation wasn't about the money. They do not believe they're going to get this money. What they believe is that every penny that you make, they're going to get it. You make $5, they want that $5.
What a political joke. What a weaponized system. Because all they want some $1 billion number. This is ridiculous. I'm at $2 million.
The emotional distress damages past and future, $30 million. Total fair, just, and reasonable damages to plaintiff Donna Soto and against Alex Jones in free speech systems at line A and line B, $48 million. Initialed by juror number 1.
They haven't gotten to the FBI. I never said his name. Didn't know who he was. I want to hear that one.
Defamation/slander damages, past and future, $30 million. The emotional distress damages, past and future, $36 million. Total fair, just, and reasonable damages to plaintiff Carly Soto Felici.
Well, it's going to go on for hours. If I don't have $1 billion, I'm upset. And now they say, questioning elections, same thing. Gotta sue Alex Jones.
To plaintiff Carlos Matthew Soto.
Can't get blood out of a stone.
Slander damages, past and future, $18,600,000.
So this is what a show trial looks like. I mean, this is the left completely out of control, do whatever they want, like drag queen story time, two men can have a baby. I mean, this is what they do. This is their panacea.
Line B, $57,600,000.
57 million, 20 million, 50 million, 80 million, 100 million, blah, blah. You get $1 million, you get 100 million, you get 50 million.
Slander damages, past and future.
Couldn't put on evidence, couldn't defend ourselves.
Distress damages, past and future, $1 million. Total fair, just, and reasonable damages to plaintiff Francine Wheeler against Alex.
Oh, I'm sorry. See, there's more charges. Oh, we're going to get them way past $1 billion. Oh, sorry.
$54 million. Initial by juror number 1. To plaintiff Jacqueline Barden, A, defamation/slander damages, past and future, $10 million. B, emotional distress damages, past and future, $18,800,000.
So they had no security at the school. They covered up what really happened, and now I'm the devil. I'm actually proud to be at this level of Zach.
Line A and line B, $28,800,000. Initial by juror number 1.
Those there's 4 charges.
Plaintiff Mark Barden, A, defamation/.
But remember, all of it's cat but cuppa, which they claimed I had some unfair business trade. The judge decides that. That's where it doesn't matter.
$32,600,000. Total fair, just, and reasonable damages to plaintiff Mark Barden and against Alex Jones and free speech systems at line A and line B.
Why are these numbers only in the millions?
God bless these parents.
I'm offended.
To plaintiff Nicole Hockley.
To look at these parents sitting in this courtroom. They look worn. They look defeated. They look heartbroken. Sad thing to say, their eyes, they look dead. They don't look alive. And you got this nutball live streaming this situation and mocking them.
Defamation/slander damages, past and future.
This is what the hell's like. They just wait out your damages. You don't have the money. You're just still got to sit there while they do this.
Total fair, just, and reasonable damages to plaintiff.
These poor people.
And they lie and say I'm making money off of it.
Excuse me.
Initial by juror number 1. To plaintiff Ian Hockley. A,
These people actually never get any money.
$38 million. B, emotional distress damages, past and future, $43,600,000. Total fair, just, and reasonable damages to plaintiff Ian Hockley and against Alex Jones and free speech systems at line A and line B, $81,600,000. Initial by
Good, 81 million. That's good. We're well past $1 billion now, right?
A, defamation.
What are we at now, guys?
$21 million. B, emotional distress damages.
We've lost count. It's in the building. Okay, it's in the building.
No compassion, no empathy. At some point, he tries to paint himself as the victim. Goes on to talk about how they weren't allowed to put on a defense. What? Weren't you on the stand admitting that this was a real tragic event? Weren't you complaining that the parents wouldn't allow you to take it back? It's too late. You can't take it back. All of the harm that you have caused these people, you can't take it back. And now you are continuing to mock them, which further incites violence against them by your baskets of deplorables. Now he goes on to say, let me show you what he said after the entire verdict or the damage list was read. I think the total came out to be $965 million, not quite $1 billion.
They want to scare everybody away from freedom and scare us away from questioning Uvalde and what really happened there, or Parkland or any other event. And guess what? We're not scared, and we're not going away, and we're not going to stop. And literally, for hundreds of thousands of dollars, I can keep them in court for years. I can appeal this stuff. We can stand up against this travesty, against the billions of dollars they want. It's a joke. So please go to InfoWarsStore.com and get vitamin mineral fusion. Get extra.
That's his response to it all. I'm going to peddle some bullshit products. Please support me and buy these bullshit products so I can continue to mock and incite violence against these individuals. I'm going to keep them tied up in court for years. I don't believe for these families it's about actually getting the money. But whenever Alex Jones gets $1, they want that dollar. And I really do hope they get it. Y'all comment down below and let me know your thoughts.